What up, workout fam? Wanted to record this real quick while I still have this camera. Right now I'm shooting on the Canon 90D, and if you've been wondering what I've been doing, I've been putting in a good 60-70 hours right now into videography and photography lessons. Been taking a course and learning a lot about lenses and camera bodies and things like that, just to prepare for what I'm going to be creating going into the new year. So big thing about recording right now on this camera is it's an incredible camera, great entry-level camera. There's a lot of things I don't like about this camera that are kind of bottlenecking my progression from a photography and videography standpoint. So after a lot of learning, a lot of education, I decided to upgrade my camera. I'm going to be trading in this Canon 90D, or at least returning it, getting my money back, and I just purchased a new camera. So to my photographers out there and videographers out there, because I know there's plenty of them that I've met in my time working in front of the camera as a model and now behind it, so now I'm kind of learning the tricks of the trade. I just got the EOS R6, not the R5. The R5 was just a little way out of my budget limit, but I kind of picked around the same budget, and what I did was I got the RF 15 to 35 millimeter L lens with in-body stabilization from the R6 and lens stabilization on the 15 to 35 millimeter. It's a f2.8. I really like the bokeh, the really blurry effect that you get in the background. I love that, and I could only, based from what I've seen, f2.8 is like that style that I really want to shoot at. So I'm really excited about this because I'm still a camera noob, but I want to future-proof myself, and I want to make sure I have everything I need to make the highest quality content I possibly can, the best of the best, because that is what my brand is the highest quality, the best of the best. And in order for me to do that, I need the equipment to do that. So I made a very, very large investment to create content, also to use this as a stepping stone for getting some more modeling and acting gigs as well, for castings. But primarily I'm going to be creating a lot of YouTube content, so a lot of video content on this 15 to 35 millimeter lens. This bad boy is just as much as the camera, so it's from what I've seen, it is gonna be worth it. But it's less about the camera and the lens. It's really more about the content. I really want to make some valuable content, and the camera and the lens are gonna give me that extra quality that I'm looking for. So yeah, I thought I'd record this on the current Canon 90D. There's nothing really wrong with it. It takes great pictures, 30 megapixels. It's based off an old sensor, because it's not as new as I want it to be, because eventually it would kind of get obsolete, in my opinion. Again, I'm still a camera noob, so maybe my fellow photographer and videographers out there would be like, oh nah bro, 90D is good. But I actually went with the R6 instead of the EOS R. I was just gonna upgrade to the R from the 90D, but I said, you know what, for an extra $700 for the camera body at least, I might as well just get the latest and greatest, future-proof myself. But the big thing, number one reason, the 4K no crop on the R6 was the big selling point for me. 4K no crop. When I was shooting some video on the 90D, I hated the crop. I hated the APS-C sensor on the 90D. I just hate the smaller sensor. It's like every lens I was using wasn't actually the actual size of the lens because I wasn't shooting on a full frame sensor. So it's going to be kind of cool progressing, I'd say, faster than most beginners are, going from a APS-C sensor to a full frame sensor in the R6. So yeah, you know, half of the people watching this honestly aren't even gonna know what I'm talking about. My photographer and videographers, they know. But yeah, I thought I'd just record this video, fill you guys in, make sure you're informed. I'm going to be creating a lot of new content going into the new year. You're going to see a lot of things for fun on my story, pictures, videos, photos, you know, things like that. You're just going to see me having fun, experimenting as I still continue to learn. I'm not going to act like I'm an expert at this stuff. Yes, I do have a very steep learning curve. The 60 plus hours that I put into it so far is probably a lot more quality information that someone else would probably take 2 to 3 times longer. I don't know. I learn things very quickly. That's the benefit of being a jack of all trades. But I also am a planner. I think ahead. I like to make long-term investments. That's just how I do things. Is also why I made my training programs from 3 months to 4 months. It's a better value in the long term for you, the person who's completing the program. So yeah, I think I'm pushing it way past my limit here. I'm probably gonna have to edit this video before I post it, but yeah, I hope you enjoy this. I know lighting and things like that aren't ideal. I have to do this real quick. I have to travel, always on the move. So yeah, new camera, new lens, new content coming in 2021. Hashtag Walt Workout 2021. Don't lose faith in me, and I really need your support. Alright? Peace. I can't find the switch.